As we all know, when the Afghan government collapsed, when U.S. troops pulled out, the Taliban rolled into Kabul. There was panic here. There was a scramble, a mad rush to get to the airport, and a rush to get out American citizens and people who worked with the United States. But also, many, many people in this country just started rushing and rushing to the airport, and we saw all those violent and chaotic scenes. Now we're up against a deadline. President Biden says he wants this done by August 31st. He may have to decide as early as today if he's going to extend that deadline. And just yesterday, NBC News has confirmed, Washington Post first reporting it, that the CIA director was here on a secret mission in Kabul meeting with the Taliban's top political leader.
The clock is ticking at Kabul International Airport, where the evacuations are in high gear. The U.S. only has 1 week to get this done. The Taliban say if the evacuations extend beyond August 31st, a date set by President Biden, there will be consequences. So the race is on.
This is now an extremely busy airfield. Every few minutes, new planes are coming in, and they are not just from the United States. We've seen them from the UK, Qatar, Australia, civilian aircraft. This is a truly global airlift.
Finally, it's also orderly. We watched a Qatari Air Force plane bound for Doha being loaded. No pushing, no cutting, bags searched, security with a gentle touch. Candy for the kids, highs to the camera. The Taliban are helping make it go smoothly by providing security outside the airport. But will it be done in time? Maybe. Perhaps, but it will be extremely difficult to fly out the remaining Afghans and the several thousand U.S. and foreign troops brought in to protect the evacuation in just 7 days.
So we've just left Kabul airport, and you go through the American checkpoint, and then you're handed over to what looks like another American checkpoint. You see American uniforms, you see soldiers in flak jackets, eye protection, new weapons, M4s, perfect condition. They know how to carry them, but they're not American soldiers. They're the Taliban.
And the Taliban are undisputedly in charge. They're on almost every corner in Kabul now. They weren't hostile to us or anyone we saw, as they patrol in pickups with the white Taliban flag. The old tricolored Afghan flags still fly. The Taliban haven't taken them down. They say they want to be inclusive, and so far the capital is calm. Even the old traffic cops from the fallen government backed by the United States have returned to work. The Taliban move among them, and they are giving the orders.
So, Richard, you mentioned the Taliban helping facilitate the evacuation effort. We just saw it there on the tarmac specifically. But what exactly does that look like on the ground? And does that mean that the United States is essentially working with the Taliban on this?
Yes, they are. We saw it yesterday, or we didn't see, we just reported about this meeting that happened with the CIA director and Mullah Baradar, their political chief. That's a degree of coordination. And then I saw an extraordinary scene. So I came out of the airport this morning heading into downtown Kabul. Downtown Kabul is controlled by the Taliban. You leave the security bubble of the airport itself. You leave the last American checkpoint, and literally yards away, they can see each other. The Americans doing security checks, the Taliban doing their security checks. There is no distance between each other. Both sides are armed. There is not a hostility. They are trying to, maybe it's hostility inside, but there's no overt hostility. And they are both trying to clear the path to get people processed through and to keep people who have no business being at the airport, who wouldn't qualify, who are just trying to get their way onto flights, to keep those people back. So they are just yards apart, and there is no overt hostility. So there is certainly a degree of coordination.
Our chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel, on the ground for us once again in Kabul this morning. Richard, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.